Hey JoBeth, this is David in College Relations doing a really quick but informal video tutorial for you on how to add things to the master calendar of the Emerald College website. And when I say informal, I add things to the calendar on a weekly basis and I'm pretty much set on autopilot mode. And if I have to stop and think about it and try to explain it to somebody, I can get a little bit off track. So I'm just going to wing it here. We'll see how this goes. So what you'll do is you'll log into the main website. Now normally you would be logging into a branch like actx.edu/admission/admin or something like that. But to log into the main branch, you're not going to put in a branch at all. So you're going to type in actx.edu/admin. You're going to use your ACNet ID to log in. And once you're logged in, you could go to the control panel and then navigate to the calendar module, which is right here. But what's easiest is just to go to the master calendar. And you can do that by clicking on the title here called master calendar. So that pulls up the master calendar. And let's say you want to add a date in March. So what you would do, you would navigate to March. So it's February and March. And we'll add a date on the, that's weird, that needs to be a better title, but we'll add a date on the 20th. So what you do, you'll click on the number, and it pulls up all those days' events. Now this one just happens not to have any events for that day, but you're going to click on Add Event. You're going to give a summary. This would be the title that appears on the calendar itself. So let me backtrack a little bit. So the summary is the title that you see on the calendar itself. Okay, now we have to put it in a location. So let's say Washington Street, Career Center, Lynn Library. The bad thing about this is when you put in a location, it doesn't accept any of those weird characters like commas or dashes. So that's why this is listed just with spaces. Washington Street Campus, Career Center, Lynn Library, 110. It has something to do with the Ellucian mobile app. It pulls in that information. The location isn't there. It doesn't pull the event at all. I think that's how it works. But anyway, Tommy has stressed that we have to put in some verbiage in the location. In the location, you don't have to put in Amarillo College because I noticed that if you put in too much text here, it doesn't save the event. So we don't need to type in Amarillo College, Washington Street Campus, and then wherever the building and room number is, because they're at the Emerald College website. There's no need to repeat Emerald College. So, and if you do go down here and save it and it doesn't save, the likely culprit is that you have too much text in the location box. There's no need to fill in the location link. And then this is where you're going to put your meat. This is what's going to appear as whenever they click on the date, this is going to be the meat of the event. So you would put whatever, and you can put in links and pictures and all that good stuff. What I suggest for people to do is always have your start time date be exactly the same. Don't do a repeat event because things get kind of hairy when you do that. So if you have something that runs for like 1 or 2 days or 3 days, just create the event 2 or 3 days. The repeat feature, it gets just wonky, so I wouldn't do that. I would actually manually create the events. Okay, if it's an all-day event, you click on all day. If it's not an all-day event, you put in the times, and then you click Save Event. I'm not going to save it. I'm just going to cancel this sucker out. Okay, if you need to edit an event, what you'll do, go back to the grid view, and let's say we edit this event. I'm not liking this title. You click on the event itself, and it's going to pull up the event and click on Edit. So I'm going to change this Comedian Landry. Let's just do that. Okay, and I'm going to change the location here. I never like to use acronyms. It's just a best practice not to use acronyms because um, yeah, somebody doesn't know what CUB means. Okay, we're good. This is a 12 noon. So 12 noon to 1, we're good there. Another thing that I've done is I'll get an event to post on the calendar and they won't give an end time. I just book 2 hours. Now, they probably knew that this was only going to last an hour, so they gave it an hour. But if they had told me to put this on and just gave me a start time of noon, I would have said this event lasts from 12 to 2, just to cover some ground there. So we'll click save, and that should be updated. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call at 5411 or send me an email. Talk to you later. Bye.